Hey, everybody, it's Marjean, and I am back with another Business in a Box episode with Wendy Salkeld, again from my Trinant team. Of course, this whole series is about the Legacy Maker team and the direct sales company Trinant. And because I'm so new in the company, I came in January of 2025 for whenever you're watching this video. Hey, it could be 2026 when you see this, but I came into the company in 2025 and wanted to talk to some of the gals and some of the guys that are in the business, have been in the business for a while, and why, like what their journey is in this world of network marketing, in this world of Trinant, because Wendy, this company, I've been exposed to a lot of network marketing companies in my time on stage over the last 25 years being a trainer. So I've been around the world, right? And everybody comes up and is like, oh, be on my team, be on my team, be on my team. And I just really, I dabbled in a couple and I was like, none of it really kind of fit.
I get that.
You're right. And it didn't fit. And I had been watching my girlfriend, Wendy, for 2 years, ever since she, got into the company pretty much, and watched her for 2 years doing her lives, drinking her products, taking her products. And I'm like, okay, give me more information about this. So that's how my journey started, because I've known Wendy for over 30 years and was like, hey, there's something here. What's different about this company? And I quickly learned it's very different.
Very
So
different.
different. So in your experience, how long have you been in the company? Why did you join? Yeah.
Yeah. So Wendy, I'm Wendy, but your Wendy is
Yes,
also
right.
my Wendy.
Wendy, yes. All the Wendy's
So
together.
I've been in Winternaut just a little bit over 2 years.
Okay.
February 28th was my 2-year anniversary. I was let's see, 2021, I turned 50. I lost my mom suddenly.
Oh, so
Kind
sad.
of rocked my world in
Yeah.
2021. I became a pretty much an empty nester. I've been married for 32 years, two amazing kids, but they were gone. My husband and I do a lot together. And then a couple years went by, and just it was funny because I remember him saying to me one night, we were watching something on TV, and him saying, they're talking about happiness. I don't even know what it was. And he looked at me, he's like, you're not happy. And I'm like, wait, no, I am. He said, no, not in our marriage.
Oh,
Like he said, I can do, and you know what? It's funny. It hit me. And I was like, oh my God, you're right. Like something was
wow.
missing. I didn't know what. So
Wow.
was,
Yeah.
Wendy was, messaging me like we do in this business. We message each
Yeah.
other to talk about our product. I ignored her for probably 3 months. Like I did.
Right.
Wendy,
Yeah.
our
Common.
our daughters went to high school together. My daughter was a senior, her daughter was a
Okay.
freshman when I met
Okay.
her. And they cheered together in high school. So I knew Wendy. We weren't friends, we were acquaintances.
Yeah.
And I knew, and really that was it. I knew she had moved to Tennessee, because we'd still, we were friends on Facebook.
Right.
So I was just like, why is she messaging me? I just was ignoring it. So one day she posted a before and after of herself. And I was just telling my husband, like, I need to start doing something, living in California, the sun damp, like
Yes.
your chest,
Yep. Yep.
whatever. And I was like, I need something. Like I need to change it up. Whatever. I wasn't happy with my weight. When I
Yeah.
turned 50, I had gone through menopause. You go through those 12 months without
Right.
having a period. Sorry for,
Yeah.
I so
Yeah.
like so much had happened when I was in 2021 for me. So, I just wasn't feeling good. I'd gained weight, that
Yeah.
menopausal weight, and everything was just like, with a women, we get to a point where like, ugh, nothing is like looking right. So
Right.
anyways,
Yep.
so I see her picture and I was like, wait a second, is that what she's been messaging me about? So I go on my messenger. And I'm like, okay. So she invited me to our amazing testimony group. We have 160,000 people in it now.
Yes. It's
And
incredible.
back then it was like maybe 70,000. That's how many people in 2 years we've doubled in that
Wow.
testimony group. So, anyways, so we start talking back and forth, and she's telling me about the collagen because back then we didn't have Activate.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
have so many more amazing products then. And I was like, okay. So, I kind of still ignored it. It was before the holidays and you get busy, whatever. So finally, after the first of the year, I ordered. Well, what happened was so I ordered, I was waiting for the collagen. Wendy accidentally put me into our we had a group, now we're legacy makers, but we
yep.
had a group called Wave Makers, associate only group. Well, I think Wendy accidentally put me in that group, and somebody put like you have to be,
An
okay to be
associate.
right. You have, but they accepted me. So here, and I had no idea. So here I am in this group, and I start like watching these people and watching their videos and their training. And I've done network
Yeah,
marketing. I'd never done health and wellness. I had no health and wellness
right.
experience. I had done jewelry. I had done the cooking, I'd done
Uh-huh.
the cooking years ago. You're talking 30
Yes,
years,
yeah,
30
yeah,
years ago.
yeah.
And I did it for something to do. I never did it to make money. But I had done a couple jewelry companies. I did one recently that was brand new that I thought, oh my gosh, but I never had anybody showing me the way. Honestly, I
Right.
didn't. I didn't know, like, I had gone
Yeah,
to a convention and I was just like, this was great, but I never had anybody showing me the way.
right.
And so I never wanted to get into network. Honestly, I never wanted to do network marketing. To me, I failed
Yes,
at it.
yeah,
I failed at it. I never made any money. I spent more than I ever made. I liked the product.
right.
So I was seeing something so different, the people, and I was like, God, I need to be a part of it. I don't know
Yeah,
who these people are, but
right.
I'm like, I want to be like, this is different. I just felt it. I don't know what it was. So I got the collagen within 2 weeks. I was starting to feel, incredible. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this. And the funny thing is like, I signed up. I didn't tell my husband because he's going to be like, oh God, what is she doing now? But the funny thing
Right.
is, I was telling my friends about this collagen that I was taking, and people were like, oh my God, I want to try it. It's liquid collagen. I'm like, you guys. So
Yeah.
the funny thing is, so I thought, okay, my goal was to make my investment back in 30 days,
Uh-huh.
and which was my $650. I did it in 8 days. So
Wow.
then I was like, okay, I'm sitting at dinner, I'm telling my husband, and he's like, oh my gosh, that sounds great. And good for you. And I said, but look, I've already made, and he's like, wow, my first month I made almost $5,000.
Wow.
And I had 22
Just, yeah.
customers. I had signed on 6 associates just because I was, you know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Just because like the social media, here you go.
Yes.
This is what you post. And I was so nervous about posting on social media. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is how embarrassing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then I just was like, I don't care, ignorance on fire. I didn't know anything about the comp plan. I had no clue about anything about the comp plan. I had no idea. I was like, what in the world? I didn't even know I made that much money until one of our leaders, I did a welcome call with her. And she's like, girl, you were like this. I'm like, what? Because I hadn't gotten it yet.
Right, right.
So anyways, but in the meantime, I just felt this was different. The community, the people,
Yeah.
I wanted to be a part of it. And then Wendy, like we just started talking, and then I met like Mikkel and Kim and just doing Zooms with people. And then the first event I went to was in October. So I started in February. Then that's when we launched our new like transform. And when that hit, I
Uh-huh.
was like, wow, I felt that something this company had something big coming. I didn't know what it was at the
Right.
time when I joined. I just knew it was different. And yeah, so here I am 2 years later, and um it's a great, like I tell people, I mean, we have community, we have community culture, the products, and Trinot is printing money. So that's what I
Yes.
tell everybody with the comp plan. So
Right.
it's been 2 years and I haven't looked back since. My goal was to always, I'll be 55 next year.
Uh-huh.
And about 7, 8 years ago, I kind of started talking about, you know what, I'll work this job till I'm 55 because that's kind of the magic number. If
Right.
you have more than 10 years and 55, you get medical insurance until you're 65. That's a big deal.
Right. Yeah,
And,
it's huge.
where I
That's
don't have to,
huge.
we know, yeah. So that was always my magic number. And I thought, you know what, I'm hoping by then I'll be a grandma. And I wanted to be, I want to have freedom. That was my goal. Like,
Yeah.
okay. So when I started this business 2 years ago, excuse me, I was like, okay, well, maybe this is something I can work through in the next 3 years or four, at the time, 4 years. So when
Yeah.
I retire, I have a business that I can do anywhere because I'm a doer. I'm
Right, right,
always
right.
on the go. This is the first weekend in a month I've been home. I am
Yeah.
never home. If I'm not doing something, my husband and I are somewhere. And so what's so great, I use my phone. That is it. That's it. Do this from my phone. So
Wow.
I have been able to, so I was like, okay, I can do this. So this will give me time to build a business. So when I do retire, I can be, I can work it, and so that's what I'm doing and I love it. And I'm way farther than I thought I was going to be,
Right.
in the first year. So I'm just going to continue to grow it, and then I get, now I'm down to a little bit over a year. I have like a year and like 3 months
Right.
till
Right.
I retire now. So from when I started. So I have a goal that the rank I want to be when I retire, and then
Uh-huh.
I can just keep on growing it from there. So,
Right.
and that rank is more money than I make at my full-time job.
Right. See, and that is so beautiful. And that's such a good point to make. It's like
Yeah.
you've been working this business in a box. And the reason I call it that is because literally nowhere else in the
Mm-mm.
world can you get a full structure already there for you, built
Right.
in with your own website. You don't have to carry your own products. You can if you
No.
want, because people obviously they're going to want to buy them from you if they're in your
Right.
community, your neighborhood, whatever. And how can I get this quicker? Right.
Right.
So you might keep some on hand, but you don't have to, right?
Right.
So it's like everything's already set up. Your back office, the
Mhm.
marketing materials are there, the information is there, the training is there.
Oh, it's
And
amazing.
that was astounding because I'm a trainer. I stand on stage and I train people. And when I came into the company and I saw the amount of training that was available and the kind of training that was available and
Hmm.
how often the trainings are available, I was like, I used to sell stuff like this from stage for like
Yeah.
$25,000. And I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
oh my gosh, this is crazy because these kinds of trainings people pay a
Hmm.
lot of money for. And
Yeah.
that's something that we're getting within the organization, being an associate on the Legacy Makers team
Hmm.
for free.
We
It's
get free training
like
from Eric Worre.
from
I
Eric
mean, who
Worre,
does
like
that?
a legend,
People
right?
pay 30,
Yep,
$40,000, and we get free training from him to
from
pop
him.
in.
Yeah.
Just to,
Yeah.
hey
To just
guys,
pop in
like,
and say,
yeah,
hey, right?
yeah. I know,
So,
it's
and it's fascinating because I really, I had to change my mindset. And there's a lot of people that say the same thing. They change their mindset
insane.
around how you do business, because the way in which I look at it now and how I've changed my mindset around it, because I always used to like, oh, I hate network marketing. I can't stand it, blah, blah, blah. But then I had to think about it. I'm like, okay, you're buying supplements. Who are you buying them from? Are they
Right.
clean? Are they good?
Yeah.
Are they actually working? Do they have a stamp of approval on them? Are they
I
are they
know.
winning awards? Okay, no. Are you taking
Hmm.
protein powder? Are you taking protein shakes? Because I take protein shakes all the time, right? I'm like, so why not have your own business, buy products from yourself from a company that's got all of that wrapped up in it,
Yeah.
right?
Well, what I never realized, I mean, I had tried a lot of products, like,
Yes.
and you try them for 30, 60, 90 days,
Yeah.
collagen. I
Yep.
had been taking like some menopause supplement. I can't
Yep.
remember what it was
Same.
called. It never worked.
Yeah.
What I
Same.
can't believe is when you start taking these products, there's some products where you feel it after the first day.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. Like, I cannot, I mean, the high impact that the ingredients that we have, that
Right.
it's just was insane to me. And my husband was, I mean, men are so skeptical. And I had told him, look, when I started taking the collagen, I said, look, just try it. Just try it.
Right,
After I
right.
can take it. So he did. My husband couldn't, he's an ex-professional athlete.
Uh-huh.
He couldn't, he had put on a lot of weight. He was having some issues with food allergies, but he also,
Ah,
his back, his body, from all
yes.
of the
Yeah.
years. And then he had a
Years.
construction company. So all the wear and tear, he couldn't play golf anymore. He couldn't work out
Yeah.
anymore. 2 weeks after taking the liquid collagen, he got out of bed one day and looked at me and he said, nothing hurts anymore. Like,
That's so awesome.
I'm like, see, I told you. So, 3, 4, 6 months
Yeah.
later, he had lost 40 pounds. He's working out. He was playing golf again. He's back on the treadmill. Like,
Wow.
total, like, he's just like, oh my gosh. So people always make fun of him. Oh, you got into your wife's snake oil. And he's all, I'll drink my wife's snake oil all day because of how it makes me feel. So he even did
Exactly.
a video on our testimony page. He was just like, Mojo and collagen and enrich, he will never go without. And let me tell you,
That's awesome.
if I don't order and I run out of that, he is so pissed off at me.
Right, right, right. It's like, where's my stuff? Oh
Yeah.
my
So the
gosh.
high impact, I mean, when I feel stupid when I say these products change people's lives, but they do.
But they do.
They
Yeah.
do. Like, I will go into the ripple effect, and I will be in sometimes I'll read somebody's testimony and it'll bring tears to
Yeah.
my eyes because people have serious chronic,
Yes.
chronic issues. And we always say we never, cure,
Yeah. We're
treat,
not here to
or
cure, treat, or
but these products, how they help relieve people's, health and wellness, it's amazing to me.
yeah.
And like I said, it's not about, I didn't realize the impact that I can have on people when I
Right.
started with this product. And, I have a new associate. She's a breast cancer survivor. She said no to me for a year.
Yeah.
And she finally ordered Activate. She has gone down like 3 dress sizes now. She's an associate now. She's
See,
like,
that's amazing.
yeah, and she's felt better. And then she's sleeping now. Oh, our new her
Yes.
product for
Our new
menopause.
for her.
She's like,
Yep.
I have not slept more than 6 hours in a night in years. And she's sleeping 6 to 7 hours, like, without waking up.
Without waking
So,
up.
and that truly, we all just got this product. I dropped it off to her. I brought some home from her from convention. I dropped it off to her Tuesday.
Right.
It hasn't even been a week. So that is why these products
Wow.
are so powerful, because they are so high impact and they make such a huge difference right off the bat.
They really do. And I'm super excited. I'm so excited to be part of the Legacy Maker team. If
Mhm.
anything that
We're
you have
doing big
heard,
things.
yes, right. And if you've heard anything in this video with Wendy and myself, please drop us a message, get back with us and just ask us for more information, how you can be part of the team, how you can even just get the products. We are here to help you on your journey as well. So, Wendy, thank you so much for being here today and for answering the call. And I'm just going to have you leave everybody with just one bit of a nugget or a wisdom that you have gotten out of being in this network marketing company. Just one thing that I know there's like probably 1,000 things that have stuck out over the years,
Oh my gosh.
but one thing that really kind of stuck with you from any of the trainings or any of your interactions with other people that we can just leave people with.
Honestly, I mean, obviously I'm healthier. I feel better in my 50s than I
Awesome.
did in my 40s. Like I said, I'm about ready to turn 54 and I feel amazing. And so with that, but again, I think that's just what this company, I'm a different person.
Yeah,
Like I said, I was feeling so lost in my, 50s, and this has given me a new purpose. I think that's the biggest thing. It's given me
that's
a new
great.
purpose. Our products are amazing, and I just want to share them with everybody and our company. Like, if you're somebody that, I have a busy social life and a lot of friends, but
Right.
there's a lot of people that don't. And if you want a community of people that are there for you,
Yes.
that just literally just take you and hug you. And I mean, I
Yeah.
can't believe I have met so many amazing people that I would have never met, that honestly I could never, if I would have met them at a party, I would have been like, yeah, those aren't my people. No, these are my people.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah,
You
exactly.
look at the world differently now. You see network
Yeah.
marketing, you have all walks of life. And I have people that I have met that Like again, I never would have been
Yeah.
friends with them 3, 4, 5 years ago. And now I'm like, look at them. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so blessed to have them in my life. So I
Yeah.
think that's a big, like I get teary eyed.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think that's
because
a
it's
big thing.
community.
It's such an
It's
amazing
community.
community, and I
Yeah.
think since 2020, a lot
Yes.
of people felt disconnected and
Yeah.
feel
Yep.
alone, and this world is crazy. Let's be
Yeah,
honest, it's crazy
exactly.
right
It's
now,
crazy out there. So to have that community
and to
that's
have
just,
such a
oh,
great, yeah. So if you are
yeah.
somebody, I think that wants that, and to get, it's all of it, and I think that's just it. I think that's the big thing. So.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Community, tribe, that's us. Come join us, Legacy Makers. Get back with us, and we will tell you more on how you can get our brand new products, because we have 3 new products. We have one for her, we have a creatine product, and we have a clear protein. I know, I said it, clear protein, because
Right.
most protein powders are, they're chalky and it
And this is
takes a
so
lot.
good.
It's take a lot. And
I
so
hate
this
protein
clear
shakes.
protein,
Yes.
I'm
So
super
good.
excited. I haven't even gotten mine yet. So I'm super excited to try it, because I'm on the go too all the time. And
Mhm.
sometimes it's really, really hard to make a protein shake with just a shaker bottle, because it
Yeah.
just doesn't
Tastes
mix up
sticky.
properly, right? And it tastes kind of weird. So I'm super excited to try the clear. So again, thank you, Wendy. We'll see you all later in
Mhm.
another installment of Business in a Box.